Hello, everybody. Welcome to Boldly Going. This is Merlin here with the Film Fanatics Aficionados. We got Dan over there.
Hey.
We have Justin over there.
How's it going?
Sometimes known as Joe. This time we're going back to the next generation. We're talking about The Lonely Among Us. And I'll do the synopsis this time because I had forgot this one, so I had to rewatch it immediately. Basically,
yeah, some of these you don't rewatch. You just know them so well.
Yeah, a lot I remember. But some of these early next gen ones, I'm like, I totally forgot about this one. So I know that might tell you something. But basically on this one, it's a typical Star Trek fashion. The Enterprise is actually escorting these two warring races, these dignitaries, to the Parliament so they can negotiate a peace treaty.
No undertones there.
As the Federation often does. And meanwhile, there's a mysterious energy field which forces mind control as an entity might take over somebody on the Enterprise in the most recycled Star Trek plot ever. And I'll tell you guys right now, before you review it, as I was watching this, they even used some of the music and similar shots of the original series. This is one of the most painful retreads of trying to recapture the original spirit, and I'm not sure how well it worked, but I'll look at Dan first and hear his thoughts, because I know he loves Next Gen so much.
I do, and when will they give us a good episode, I don't know. Because this just wasn't one. It's
Beverly was asleep,
I don't know if it's the worst we've seen so far on Next Gen, but it's definitely down there.
I like when Worf's like, "Where am I? You're in sickbay. Why do you think you're here?"
First of all,
tell me more.
and we've talked about this previously, that Worf really has yet to do anything.
He sucks right now.
And so in this episode, he's given a little bit to do, but it's terrible.
Kicked.
Yeah, so that's bad.
Wesley.
Denise Crosby,
Tasha
as Tasha. I always like her. She's fine. But then you've got Deanna Troi, who, I don't know what she's doing. She adopted some weird accent for this episode I don't think we've heard before.
I'm going to help you out here, man. I'm going to help you out.
She's my least favorite of the Next Gen cast.
She's the worst. Everyone knows.
Or characters, I should say. Maybe
first of all,
Wesley
Wesley-centric, possibly, not necessarily. He had some stuff. I know you love Gates McFadden, but her acting in this was a bit iffy.
Yeah, she wasn't that good in this either.
Brent Spiner was good.
He was, but the makeup people need to... decide what they're doing.
What's it going to look like?
Where's this going?
He varies from one episode to the last at this point.
I have to say though that I'm going to have to get a screenshot of this and find a meme because this was amazing. When they're sitting in a meeting interviewing this one guy to figure out what's going on with the ship, Riker's just listening to the explanation. He makes this gritting face. Like, what do you forget the camera's on? I was like, gotta rewatch it just for what is you? He must have forgot.
You can call cut director.
It's like you didn't want to reshoot that. I'm like, wow, that's a blooper. I'm like, wow, Riker.
I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, this was really funny. So this episode was full of.
I was focused on the makeup, but I'll have to look at that.
There was some silly stuff this episode.
Yeah, it really was not great. Picard even was
asleep.
His character was all over the place. The resolution, I don't think made any sense.
It's so out of left field.
It's really bizarre. So no, not a good one. It's a D+ for me.
Oh man, Justin.
So a quick story about this one actually. So shortly before we started doing the show tonight, me and Dan were having a brief interchange, and Dan was telling me, I've already set up my notes and I'm all sitting ready to go. But I'm still watching TNG. And I'm just thinking to myself, what happened in this episode? Because I saw it 3 days ago.
Listen, that's why I run down the clock on this Boldly Going, because I watch it within an hour or two of us recording this, just so
you can remember.
I can remember, because some of these early episodes are boring.
And it's not just the fact that this episode is boring; it's just so mind-bogglingly forgettable.
It's real. I was like, I remember looking this up. I'm like,
yeah.
I remember the one that takes place after this, which is gloriously bad. Spoilers, but at least I remembered it. And this one, Lonely Among Us. Picard gets taken over by a thing. I'm gonna actually have to watch this one. I remember. I'm like, I still don't remember this one.
Yeah, this episode. But I mean, even by campy standards, this is not a particularly good episode. The following style of the way they handle it, the reactions of mind control in quotes, is just plain laughable. To be frank,
it's pretty bad.
Acting is all over the place, and I mean, it just is really all sound and fury signifying nothing. The B storyline is completely wasted.
Yeah, it's actually kind of more interesting than the main
is
one.
the B storyline Data doing his Sherlock Holmes bit? Is that the B?
That was actually so bad it was good, but
there's more of the holodeck Sherlock Holmes stuff, by the way. That becomes much bigger.
Cool.
That's a
so
season.
we dropped the
No, that's a season 1
That was
component.
the best line of the show, though, when Picard says, "Can we please dispense with the pipe?" or whatever he says.
No, that was like the one quasi memorable moment from this episode. The whole race undertones between Antikins and other things, where honestly around the 10-minute mark I actually forgot about until they reintroduced it with Cole Meany. I was just thinking, okay, they just tried to kill your crew and
You still want to help them.
no one is not trying to jettison them off the ship. Okay, seriously.
I understand the Federation wants to try to bring people in, but are these the people you really want to join? I mean,
yeah, good question.
They're clearly hostile. But I'm sorry, I'm stalling on my grade.
it's fine.
It's a C- from me.
Oh, so kind of enjoyable for you.
I mean, it just doesn't really add anything. It doesn't really take it away. It's just really, really forgettable.
Yeah, this episode is just really, really boring. I totally understand why I forgot it because it's so bland. The most interesting thing for me was that whole political strife between the two races, but
they don't do anything.
Anything with it, and everything else is so by the numbers. I thought Tasha was pretty good. I thought
she always is. She's my favorite.
She probably gave
this episode
the best performance in this episode,
Yeah.
which is good. But yeah, overall, it's really bad, and I not that much remember. I'll leave it with the D. It's pretty bad.
I think that's the worst grade so far that we've gotten from you on one of these.
At least the last Outpost was memorable.
True.
You know? God. Stuff for the mythos of the series mattered. Something happened.
To varying extents, but yes.
Well, so was this basically a direct rip-off, let's say, of an original series episode?
I don't know, but the thing is, a lot of season 1 Next Gen were old scripts that were not passed.
That they never ended up. Okay.
When they told Gene, no, this is not going to work, and Gene in control now, we will make this work, and before
whether you like it or not,
and we don't, and the characters don't have a lot of chemistry. They're not defined yet, so it doesn't work. It's not the same thing.
Not really, no.
And you're getting a lot of that early on, and there's more of that, but. The episode after this one, I promise, it's stupid.
Okay.
I'll give you, but stupid, but at least I remember it. There's things that happen in it. So I can guarantee you that.
All right, I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
another classic case of just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's right. But next time will be DS9, and usually that's more appropriate.
So far, yeah, that's been the go-to for good track.
Yeah,
thank goodness.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys, and let us know in the comments below. We're going to be uploading more of these on this channel, so please check them out.
Yep. See you later.
Till the next time.